Alright guys, so today we're gonna make a full structure for a house track. So we're gonna start with our loop that we did the last class, an 8-bar loop of a funky house track. So let's listen to it and then we will start. Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to this cross where we are going to add till 50 bars. So 50, and then we'll press again and we have 50 bars of the same thing. And now we're gonna make little loops. So we don't need all these. We only need this space so we can work with our loops. So let's start by making them again small so you can work in the whole session. Let's do it. Okay, so for the introduction, you're not gonna use all the elements that you have here. You're only gonna use some percussion. So I'm going to move like all the things that we're using here to the next 8 bars, and we're gonna start only with these toms. Okay, so 2 bars of the toms and then we can incorporate our hi-hat. I'm gonna do this so we can have more parameters to control in our session. So let me check if this one is the hi-hat. No, this one is the hi-hat. Yes. So now let's put the hi-hat there and let's see how is it going. Alright, we have a start there, so maybe I'm gonna use now the pad that I was using. So here is the kick drum. Maybe I'm gonna use it here and I'm gonna start making longer all the parts that I'm using. So I'm using also the tom. What do I have here? Let's listen to it. Okay, so this is gonna be fart. So let's listen to this to see how is it going. Yeah. All right, so let's listen to this to see how is it going. I'm gonna move these 3 last tracks a little bit farther because we don't need them there, and let's listen to this. Yes, we are getting there, so let's move more things. Maybe another 2 of these, so let's make it longer. We can make a gap here so we can create tension and we can start with our whole loop. Okay, so let's listen to that. Yeah. Okay. So let's copy and the thumbs here. Let's copy all these tracks that we were using. Copiar, pegar, the bass, pegar, and let's check what is this. Okay, so I'm gonna copy also this here, and let's listen to this whole song to see how is it going. Okay, we're missing some things there. So let's use the whole bass line and let's incorporate our pad later. And one thing that we're missing is like a big cymbal or something that is gonna hit there. Okay, so now I have a new cymbal here. So that is gonna give us the entrance for the main loop. All right, so this loop is super busy, so we're gonna use it later. And we're going to continue with these guys. Now we can buckle because we're gonna use them a lot. And if we need to cut them, well, we will cut them. So let's continue. This one, and this. So now let's continue with the main part. So now that here we have a gap with the kick drum, we're going to copy and paste later so it will enter with more power. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to continue with the big loop, like during 4 bars, as you can see here. And then we're going to start going down to the outro. So this is a small song, but this is like our first structure of an electronic song. So let's continue this. Maybe I'm gonna incorporate a little 10 more bars, so 60. So we can finish our song, and after this, let's see what we are going to erase to create an outro. So let's see from the beginning of the busy loop. So we're gonna put again the symbol here, so this part is gonna start with more power. And let's see, we can finish. Okay, so let's erase the kick drum. And let's continue with this. This one is also going to be erased. This one also. Maybe the bass, we're gonna make it shorter. This can be longer. The pad, make it a little bit longer. The plugs, no, let's make longer the Chinese percussion, and let's listen to it to see how is it going. Okay, so we can make the snare a little bit longer, and these loops also can be a little bit longer. And let's listen again. So let's cut the last part. So the end is gonna be part of the bass line. Let's see this part. Let's cut it there. And that's gonna be a good end. So let's listen to this whole part, the new part, to see how is it going, if we need to erase something else, or if we are done with our first structure of the song. Let's see. Okay, so now let's listen to a whole song. It is gonna be a short song, it's something like 1 minute 30 or 2 minutes. But this is gonna be a whole structure with 3 main parts. That it's gonna be like the most simple way of making a song with electronic devices and electronic music. But we are going to continue exploring other things and getting more complex creating a contrast part, mixing the song so we can create dynamics. But this is gonna be like the first structure and the most basic one, so you can start from here to make some great music. So now let's listen to a whole song to see how it goes, and that's your homework for today. Not homework, but your work for this class is to make a whole structure with the loop that you made last class, that it was 8 bars, and now we have 60 bars of a song created by the elements of the 8 bar loop. So let's listen to it. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy.